my email. Sorry about that. So thank you so much for applying for the technical for the product sales tech business coordinator role. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
this role pretty much involves you working in concert with our Comcast business team, okay, ensuring that their contracts are up to date, um, just providing problem solving, admin support, and technical support as well. Okay,
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
okay, so that's why I just wanted to so that's why I wanted to have the conversation with you. So what made you apply for this position? It says your last position is at sorry, pull up your resume. What made you interested in this role? Don't mind me asking.
Well, it kind of dropped out of the sky. I got an email from you. I didn't know anything
Mm-hmm.
about the position. When I got the email in Indeed, it kind of leaned towards a lot of the direction that I'm headed in my career in terms of business system analysis, business analysis, and things of that nature. So when you reached out to me, I thought it was worth a conversation at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, let's go by your experience. It says your most recent you left Wells Fargo in January.
Yeah. So I was working. I think I got the dates a little off, but I was working at United Health Group from August to January. That contract ended due to global consolidation, and for Wells
Mm-hmm.
Fargo, I was working from December 2020 2023. I got to switch up the dates. I think I messed it up indeed from about uh,
Mm-hmm.
2023 to well, I'm sorry, December 2022 until uh, February 2023, doing application support and business analysis and things of that nature, working with different clients for their migrations. When it comes to API support, working in Insomnia, Postman, and Splunk. So they were pretty much the same kind of positions, but they were different times.
Okay. So how have you been able to? I ask all my candidates this question: how do you keep up to date with industry trends that may have a positive or negative effect on your processes?
Well, typically what I do is, I hang out in a lot of the forums and, things like Network World. You know, I try to keep up to date with the I think it's called the Economic Forum. I check on those
Mm-hmm.
trends on what's going on with AI and cybersecurity and things of that nature.
Yeah. Okay. And and how do you ensure a positive experience for clients during the sales coordination process?
Well, I can say that I have over 7 years of customer service experience. I worked with many different managed service providers. I work with pretty much all of the big insurance companies when it comes to, a lot of the Windows 7 migrations in my earlier career. AIG, Travelers Insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, the Department of Urban Development. Um, Now, a lot of those positions were IT, so I just want to be clear that I don't come from a heavy sales background. Mainly of
Mm-hmm.
the sales
Okay.
background that I had is I opened up a store in 2009, and I repaired computers and sold things in that nature. Um, really, from a sale, I can't really speak heavily to a sales perspective. I have to speak more from a technical perspective.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And um how do you ensure smooth collaboration between your teams and other departments?
Well, I could talk about that on my last project with United Health Group. I was hired as to be the team lead, and so my job was pretty much to work with a lot of the onboarding team, the implementation with Wells Fargo, dealing with the Treasury Department. Um, and one of the things that we would do was we would hold daily Scrum meetings. We worked in an agile environment, and so you know we didn't have a ticketing system that was pretty much concrete at the time. So I said, well, what we could do is we could leverage Salesforce and Jira, and we could use that. And a lot of the tickets that we were getting in, those were resolved where I would divvy out to the team. So, focusing on a lot of cross collateralization across departments.
Okay. And how what CRM software have you used in your previous roles?
Well, I use Salesforce. I was a Salesforce administrator at the Hiawatha Academies
Mhm.
for, uh, you know, um, as a data systems analyst from February
Mhm.
2019 to June 2020. Um, so that's an example of a CRM that I use.
Okay. And how do you how do you prioritize the customer needs and requests in your coordination duties?
You said, how do I prioritize customer? Well, a lot of times we would have different service level agreements. So for example, you might have a customer. I give you an example for Wells Fargo. You might have a customer that might have platinum support. You would have different tiers and in resolving certain issues. You might have a situation where, let's say, a router goes down, or let's say a server goes down, or let's say some of the back end MDM or IDX systems would go down. um, Depending upon, if it's a, an offshoot, uh, if it's a complete outage, then of course that would be top priority. If it's just kind of a one to one, of course that would be lower priority.
Okay. In terms of compensation, what would you consider for your next role, sir?
I would probably be looking at anywhere between 60 to 85,000.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to share your profile with the hiring manager. Okay. Let me share your profile with the hiring manager and we'll take it from there. Okay.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay. Not a problem. Thank you so much for speaking with me, sir, and I will be in touch. Okay.
Okay. Oh, were you able to ask any questions about the position?
Yeah, yeah. What questions would you like answered, sir?
Now when you say software or technical support, is it like a business analysis position, or more so a technical support position?
A team leader supports.
Okay, team lead support. Okay.
Mhm.
And can you speak to the hours of what the position
It's
is
so far
typically?
it's to be determined, okay,
Okay.
but it's also a hybrid position with few days in the office, with a few days out of with 2 or 3 days in the office, okay.
Okay, so that's local here in Minneapolis.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. Um
Okay.
anything else that you would want to let me know, or?
Just no, not at this not at this point. I'm going to share your profile with the hiring manager. If I have any more questions, I'll reach out to you. Okay.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks. All right, y'all. Let me give you the quick breakdown on that. That was only 8 minutes. Usually, an interview or a screening is at least 15 to 30. The guy was late. He really couldn't tell me a whole lot of information on what was going on. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, I kind of gave him what I was looking for. I said 60 to 85,000. I might hear back from these folks. I might not. I don't know. I think they should have been able to tell me something. I mean, you were 5 minutes late on the call. You should have been able to say something to me. So I'm going to upload this for you guys for your review. You kind of let me know. Um, but sometimes fast is good. Sometimes fast is good. So we'll see. Less is more.